Verti. Hi, Built. Hi, I'm good. How are you? Thank you for joining. Hi, Dario. I'm well enough. I'm fine, oh. Thank you, Even wife for my shouting now. Ibrahim? I'm fine. I'm good. I'm fine. Thank God. How are you, Ibrahim? Yes, I am. I'm from Nigeria. Yes, I'm married. Yes, I am married. Do you have any problem with that? Yes, Ibrahim. Yes. What am I doing? I'm doing dishes. I'm washing plates.
Ifeoma, you are not hearing JJ Kata. Yeah?
Hi, Jamaica. Good morning. I'm fine. Thank you for asking. How was your night? Hi, Clarence. I want to go to my children's school today. I don't want to miss it. I've been procrastinating it since Monday. Having a whole lot to do is not easy. Just want to see how fast I can be today. I could go next week, but I don't want it to shift to next week. I want it to shift to next week. See, Jamaican man, nobody is robbing anybody of anything. My own opinion. Look for a handwork you can do. Nobody is robbing anybody of any work. Okay. In as much as like generally is the women that braids hair, it doesn't stop a man from braiding hair. He can learn to braid hair for himself. Other than that, there's nothing like it's for the woman or for the men. If a woman can learn how to barb hair and make her money, why not? Gone are the days when there is something like this is for the man, this is for the woman. If anybody can do it, let them learn and do it. That's my own. As long as you're not stealing, learn it and be making genuine money. There's nothing like it's for the man or for the woman. For me, oh, if you ask my suggestion, that's what I would say. So this one you're saying, I would say is a no no. I'm going to delete it because I don't support it. Nobody is taking anybody's chance. It's left for you as a person. Anything you should develop interest or you want to know or you want to learn. And go and learn it and use it to fend for yourself. You shouldn't wait for anybody to ask you to go and learn it before you learn it. It's your choice. If you don't want to learn, nobody will force you. Mind you that even the hair, making of hair, it's not all women wants to make that hair. They want something bigger and better than just braiding hair. So the man that is now ready to learn, he should not do it because it's for the women. You shouldn't say that. Maybe the women that are supposed to be chef, maybe you now ask a man that cooks to stop cooking because cooking is for the women. You don't say things like that. Do whatever you can do to make genuine money. That's for me. That's where I stand. To survive life and make genuine money. Anything that works for you, do it. It's not even all the men that loves to braid hair, because most men that braid hair, they see them like, you know, most people see them as gay, or that they are behaving like they are doing like she-male, and they are not a full-grown man to go and be doing what a woman is supposed to do. But yeah, I don't support that kind of mindset. As long as you are making your genuine money, you're not, and it's working for you, go ahead. The time I will have problem is if you are stealing to make your money. Yes. Okay. Personally, for me, the time I'll have problem with someone is if you are stealing to make money. Hmm. That's when I'll tell you that it's a bad behavior. But even if it means fixing nails, male now fix nails. Even if it means fixing nails, that you are willing to learn and you learnt it and you are doing well, why not? There's nothing like this for men, this for women. Mm-mm. Even ladies now go into engineering and they are doing so good, so well. It's just that the reason why some of the courses they don't permit ladies to go there is probably because maybe if they get married, they may not really want to leave their family. So it's advisable that some of the careers a woman shouldn't go into it. A man is a doctor, a woman is a doctor. So what are you saying? A man is a lawyer, a woman is a lawyer. There is no specific career meant for man or woman nowadays. Anyone that works for you, learn. If you're willing to learn, learn, know how to do it, and make your genuine money instead of doing theft or thief or stealing. That one is not good. Being a thief, that one is not even good at all. That's all I can say. Or maybe now you will say here on social media, mostly is the women that are on social media. Mostly. There are some men on social media doing content creation. But does it now stop the men from doing content creation? No. They also need money, no matter how small it is. So you don't say why are men doing women's job? There are still women that barb hair. So why don't you ask them why are they doing men's job? So you just have to retrace your mindset with regards to such things. So that's all I can say. I support my live stream. Oh, nobody is even supporting me. No gifts, no support chat. Support me. Oh. Father selling his daughter. Father and mother don't sell their son. As for that one, those ones I'll call them selfish parents, right? They just know about themselves. Why will you sell your child? Why will you sell your child? When you know you don't need them, at least at the early stage of pregnancy, terminate. I'm not saying that killing is good, but it's even better than a child having the mindset that my dad, yes, okay, than a child having the mindset that my parents sold me out for slavery. It doesn't make sense. That's why the advice give birth to number of children you can train up, not making love and having sex and having love. Don't bring him out here before I slap you. I don't know where you're learning that nonsense from. You tell him go to where? If you try this nonsense again, I will deal with you. You see me busy, you see I'm busy in the kitchen, you are telling him go to where? Bride price is part of selling. You are saying nonsense. You are saying nonsense. Like in essence, do you actually think parents do collect the word bride price? Do you think there's something you people don't know? In as much as they call it bride price, the parents, I don't know, for example, maybe in Jamaica, what is the lowest denomination of money in your currency? The parents could just take just a note of that lowest denomination just to hold it as tradition demands. That does not mean that their daughter is worth that amount. I don't know if I'm making sense. Do you know why it's done like that? So that if tomorrow the man misbehave with their child, they can easily return that same amount of money to him to tell him that they did not sell their child. On a normal, doing normal adoption is worth millions of naira. Doing normal adoption for a baby is worth millions of naira. But any man that have paid bride price, go and ask them. They don't even pay up to a million or thousands of money. It's just a single note. And that single note could be the lowest denomination of that country currency. So think well. Parents don't sell their children. When you were even saying sell, I thought it's even maybe human trafficking. I don't even know it's about a marriage. That's not selling. They did not sell their child. Nobody sold anybody. That's why when the man misbehaves, they still return back. That's so you just hear the word bride price. You don't know the exact amount. So that's sold the person for real. Buying a baby is worth millions of naira. So how much do you think buying a full-grown adult will be? You should be heading to billions of naira, don't you think? So do you think men will marry? Then one pay bride. Who will pay bride for a son? Is it the woman that is marrying the son, or the son is marrying the woman? There's no such thing as paying bride price for a son. It's the man, the son, that pays for the woman's bride price. Okay, and mind you, that bride price is not really a huge certain amount of money. It could be the lowest currency, the lowest denomination of currency in your country. I'm just giving you for instance. I know you people use dollar, but here in Nigeria we use naira. It could be the lowest denomination of naira currency that the parents too can held, just like a symbol that okay, they have collected bride price, but that does not mean it's the bride price of their child, their daughter. Just use your actual sense. To adopt a child from orphanage is worth millions of naira. So what do you think adopting a full-grown adult would be? It would be heading to billions. So which man has billion of naira to buy a full-grown adult? Don't be deceived by that word bride price. Nobody sells anybody. It's just tradition. Just to give a symbol of okay, we collected this the money we collected in case of tomorrow. So if the man misbehave, you think you have it or they return that money to you and take their child away from you against abuse. So nobody sold anybody. But that was then because they were not well detailed and explained how it goes. But now everybody wants to know how their culture and tradition are being run. So we get to be explained. We ask questions, they explain to us how things are done. So nobody's selling anybody for anything. That's why it's easy for a mere African man that is poor to go and return the bride price of her daughter and take back her daughter because of abuse in marriage. Do you think if it was actually worth millions of naira, do you think that poor man would have it at that point? He cannot. So just try to be sensible. There's nothing like bride price. Africans, we don't sell our people. That price is just like saying you don't have access to that your child anymore. bride price should end. I'm not the one that started it, neither will I be the one to end it. Right? Even if it should end, no problem. I don't have any issue with it. I'm just living my life. You just asked me a question and I explained. So you shouldn't command me to work on it. It's not my problem. So that's all you should know. Whether it ends or is still there is none of my business. Me, what I'm out for is the thing that will give me money, not bride price or no price. You just asked me a question, so all I did was to explain. I didn't tell you for you to start telling me what to do about it. It's none of my business. It doesn't concern me. You just asked me a question, and all I did was explaining what it meant to you, so that you don't confuse yourself. We are still here, no problem. I will soon be going to bathe my kids. Because it's morning here. Try to tidy up one or two in the kitchen before I do that. I've mixed their water. Jamaican man, you don't want to support me. You don't want to super chat me or gift me. You always come here, but you don't support me. See, even here in Nigeria, before, it's just that nowadays, especially through this Muslim way of marriage, the Sahara, whatever, you see them marrying girls of 16, 17, 18 years, which is not good. You can expose a girl child at early stage to marriage. For what now? You see a grandfather marrying a young girl of 16 years, 17 years. It doesn't make sense. I will blame the Muslims on this one for that. So gradually it started spreading to other cultures. If you ask me, I will blame it on Muslims first. Because they are the ones that introduced Sahara law. And they practice it. And they see it like it's nothing, which is not good.